Christina Hammer.
Boxing fans, we're at the Louis Armstrong Stadium with Salida Promotion Zone, Dimitri Salida. Tonight, your guy Subriel Matias becomes champion again. Tell us about that.
Incredible journey from losing the title in Puerto Rico, then coming back with a big win in Fajardo on March 1st, and now in New York City getting that big win. And as I've always said, for a Puerto Rican fighter of Subriel Matias caliber, it's important to connect to the Puerto Rican community in New York City, and he did that today. And there was one winner and one loser, and great fights, respect to both guys, but I believe that Subriel is on his way to superstardom.
Share with us your feelings of this night after Subriel Matias was kind of counted out.
Incredible comeback. Just tells you that world-class fighters you cannot count out. And unlike other sports, you know, everything has to be right for you on the night of the fight. In basketball, in football, in hockey, different season sports, you know, they play even the championships is 7 games. But here you got to be right on a specific night, a certain amount of time, and it's very difficult. So sometimes we have days off. The greats like Floyd Mayweather and Clarissa Shields have not had any days off. But even very good fighters do. And Subriel Matias is a very good fighter. He came back with a great win in Fajardo on March 1st. And today we wanted to bring him back to New York City. And came back in a very tough fight. And we're very happy that he got the title back.
What was it that led you to believe that he can do this and regain the title again?
Well, I believe he's ready. He needs big fights. He needs to fight in New York City. He needs the pressure. And it's a different kind of pressure because fighting at home, I believe when he fought Liam Paro, it was an atmosphere that he wasn't used to. But coming now, having that maturity, having that experience, and having new skills, having a new trainer, having a new corner, sometimes you just need to renew. And he's motivated again, he's strong, he's in condition, and he fought a very, very tough, one of the best junior welterweights in the world, and he's back on top.
Ring Magazine puts on the first event here at the Louis Armstrong Stadium. Talk to us about this event.
Incredible atmosphere. The energy of the fans was amazing. You know, I love the sport of boxing. As you know, I'm a New Yorker and I grew up here and fighting to the Golden Gloves, and it's a professional career as well. And it's so great to see these incredible, unusual, unique, beautiful venues be used for boxing. And great fights. Every one of the fights was great. The fans were going wild. As I'm doing this interview, you see folks coming out. There's a lot of noise. There's a lot of excitement. That's what boxing needs. To come back to make boxing great again, we need such great events. And His Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh is doing a great job. And I believe that it's onwards and upwards from here.
Friday, at the Madison Square Garden, Most Valuable Promotions put on an all-women's card. Share with us your feelings.
It's great to see the women's boxing is taking great steps. Katie Taylor did a great job. Amanda Serrano did a great job. Katie Taylor is obviously not an American fighter, so that win obviously carries some weight here. Certainly carries a lot of weight, you know, back in her home country. Savannah Marshall lost to Shadasia Green. We have Franchon Cruz, who beat Shadasia Green. We have Clarissa Shields, who beat Savannah Marshall. We have Samantha Worthington, who is now the mandatory, who's fighting for the interim title on Clarissa's card on July 26th. Is going to be the mandatory to fight the winner, to fight Katie Taylor. So very excited about that. There's a lot of great opportunities. The real historic night of women's boxing is July 26th when Clarissa Shields defends the undisputed heavyweight world title for the first time. It's been great seeing her progress step by step through her career, and it's going to be another great night on July 26th.
Shadasia Green calls out Clarissa Shields. Give us your thoughts.
I have nothing to say. Shadasia Green lost to Franchon Cruz a fight before. She beat Savannah Marshall. She beat a finished Savannah Marshall. So maybe it's one of the fights that we consider. We'll see what happens. There's a lot of great opportunities for Clarissa out there. And first things first is July 26th, the undisputed heavyweight world title.
Over here we got Clarissa Shields. Clarissa Shields is in the building. Dimitri Salidas GWOAT. Papoose is in the building also.
We got the whole thing.
Come, we're gonna do Christina and Clarissa. You're gonna get all.
This is beautiful. We want to thank Dimitri Salida and Salida Promotions for always giving us the access and the respect. Get this.
Get a picture from me.
Let's go.
Clarissa Shields, the GWOAT.
Talk about.
Christina Hammer. This is classic right here. Tell us about that boxing, bringing you the content. Make sure you got good lighting. July 26th, the return of the pound for pound #1 women's boxer in the world, Clarissa Shields.
It's good, right?
Use ice. Use ice.
It's an American style. It's not like. I like gold. Like
Gold
gold.
is good, but use ice.
Ice, you mean?
Hold it.
Like Lady Hammer?
Yes.
Like you like gold?
Yeah, you mean Lady Hammer. Cause you
Maybe
hammer.
next
Or
time.
like maybe you like you a hammer. Like a necklace with a
You
hammer.
got
on it.
hammer? Hey, it's so good to see you.
Thanks.
All the best for your fight. Keep punching.
Yeah.
Keep winning, as always.
And good luck for you. I'm happy that you're back. You're a threat to the women's boxing, so I'm happy for you.
Thank
And
you so much.
I'll be cheering for you unless you call me out and shit and we gotta fight. But you don't call me out, I'm cheering for you.
You know, this is part of the game.
Yeah.
This is how we
Well,
sell
let me tell you the
the
truth.
fight, huh?
The truth is, people talk about the biggest women's fights.
We started it.
The first biggest women's fight that ever happened
Yeah.
was Clarissa
Yeah,
versus
yeah.
Christina.
It was.
And it opened the door for Katie Taylor and for
Yes.
Serrano and for Savannah Marshall and
Same.
for all these girls. That's the truth.
It was.
That's the truth.
It was for Undisputed also too.
First time was on a Saturday night. First time there was an in-camp training like the men get leading up to the
Uh-huh.
fight. And
24/7
and
they
got
had,
incredible
like,
ratings.
all
So
access and shit.
this break the ceiling.
Clarissa, on July 26th, you're at the Little Caesars Arena
Yeah.
in Detroit.
Yeah.
Are you gonna bring the hammer?
What do you mean bring it? Like bring
Your
her-
punch.
No, one. She got the hammer. I got the shield. I blocked the hammer. But no, listen, I am so motivated by what I saw yesterday and what I saw today. And what I saw yesterday it's the reason I'm the GOAT and I'm pound for pound #1. So I want to continue to prove that, and I'm going to outperform everybody that fought yesterday. And then today, just watching Shakur make his dreams come true, beat Zepeda. It was a huge upset with Berlanga. I hated to see that. But for Shakur, when you get the chance to prove that you're the best, you step up to the plate and you do that. And it's not many greats that can do that. So I want to do that July 26th, and then I want to continue to fight the best. I heard Shadasia Green wanted smoke. She can get smoke. I heard Layla Ali want 15, 20 million. She want to get her ass kicked. Anybody can get it, honestly. I'm not saying no to nobody.
You're in training mode. You'll be ready to defend your titles,
2 weeks.
making history over and over again. Talk to us about breaking these glass ceilings.
You know, I just take it as one fight at a time, and I don't too much glorify my victories. I kind of just win, and then I continue to move on, because if you glorify one victory too much, you can kind of get stagnant and be at a standstill. And for me, it's like I want to keep climbing. I want to keep winning. I want to stay. I want to stay hungry. So even though I'm pound for pound #1, I train like I haven't won anything. So I don't really count my belts and count my medals, and I just kind of go into every fight like I ain't got nothing. I ain't got shit. You ain't shit. So you ain't nothing till after you win. That's how I feel.
How does it feel when people try to discredit your accomplishments?
Listen, they all team up to try to discredit my accomplishments because I'm so great. They try to make me feel like they don't want me to know the truth. The fact that I've already known the truth and that I accept it, that's what pisses them off. So when I see all these people and all these people teaming up to go against me, I say, oh, this for little old me. Oh, I feel special. All you little demons. And can't none of y'all beat me. So they got the mindset like team up and all that bullshit. They can team up, but they still gonna lose to me every time. Like Shadasia already got beat by Franchon. I already beat Savannah Marshall. Listen, the list goes on and on. It's like these girls are they just some haters. And MVP some haters too, and one day that they'll tell me why they some haters, but I already know why. It's because I'm the greatest.
We saw you here with some sentimental time and moments with Christina Hammer.
Yeah,
Tell us
yeah.
about that.
I'm not gonna lie, I took a picture with her back in 2016. It was when she was world champion and she was undefeated and everything. And I remember telling her, like, one day we're gonna fight, and she was like, okay, I'll fight you. But she also DM'd me after I won the Olympics twice, 2016, and they wanted me to come over to Germany and fight her, and I hadn't had no pro fights yet. So from when she DM'd me, that's when I got interested in turning pro and wanting to fight these girls. But, you know, she's somebody to be reckoned with, you know, and I'm happy that we can share some history together. I'm happy that she's back. She is the Hammer. She can punch, she can box, she's a beautiful lady. And I loved our beautiful and our trash talk. Sometimes when I get bored, I go and watch when me and her sat down face to face, and when they had to ask the questions. And hey, we sold it out up in Newark, and we fought our asses off. And
Yeah.
I mean, I used to hate her. So
People have watched your movie.
For me, you know?
yeah.
People have watched your movie, The Fire Inside. They know your story. Started from the bottom, now you're here. Talk to your boxing fans.
So all my fans that support me, I love you guys. I'll see you July 26th. I don't know when I'm gonna retire. Probably like when I'm like 40. So we got a good 10 years in the bank. So just keep on supporting me. Get your tickets. Support women's boxing. Support Christina Hammer. Support Franchise Cruz, Shadasia Green. You know, all these girls have to work their way up to get to where we are, and know that women's boxing has come so far, and we're only gonna go further.
Last question. You're always in support of women fighting, men fighting. You're always showing up at the arenas.
Yeah.
Why do you think they don't do the same for you?
Some do. Some be busy. Some come through. Terrence come to my fights. Shakur come to my fights. Andre Ward has come to some of my fights.
None of the females.
Well, the females are haters. I don't know what to say about that.
Well, Clarissa
when you're threatening and you're number one, they don't want to come and show you support. But Franchise comes to a lot of my fights. She made my uniform for some of my fights. Hey, girl, I didn't see you over there. You know, like I said, everybody don't have a great mindset. Me, I know that when I come to these events, it makes the event bigger. So the same thing goes for the women. But hey, if they don't come, it doesn't take away from my performance. I still win.
That's what's up. We appreciate your time. Good luck on July 26th.
Thank you.
Salida, talk to us about your star.
Well, Clarissa Shields is the GWOAT. And one of the things that I want to say, that Clarissa, I want Clarissa, since the beginning of her career, Clarissa said, make sure there are other women on my shows.
Yep.
And during COVID, when boxing got hit, but women's boxing got hit unproportionately, and no TV network wanted to put fights on, Clarissa said, Dimitri, we're going to do an all-women's pay-per-view. And we put women on the card that had nothing to do with the promotion, that had nothing to do with any of us, just to give them an opportunity to showcase their skills and to make some money and to progress and tell the story of women's boxing. So Clarissa has been an advocate for boxing from the beginning, and she opened the door for all of them, really. And the reason why we saw this great night of boxing last night is really because of Clarissa. She's the first woman ever in the history of U.S. television to headline, to be the main event.
The headline, to be on premium cable, the first woman to make $1 million. I was the first to do all that, you know. But now to see where women boxing has come now, you know, it's good what Jake Paul is doing for the women, but it has to be a real blueprint that can be followed. If he just said, forget women's boxing and MVP right now, those girls will have to know what they have to do to continue to make the kind of money. And the blueprint that has been set is not really one that you can follow. But I'm happy that what he's doing, and I'm happy that these girls are getting paid. But I've been doing it just from like the ground up, Salida Promotions, fighting the best, building my own stardom. Even right now with all the money that they put behind Amanda and Katie, I'm still more known worldwide than both of them.
And let me tell you the difference. Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor, both very good fighters. Not close to Clarissa Shields in terms of skill and stature. And they had a great fights and a great rivalry. And it did a great gate.
Yeah.
On July 26th, Clarissa's fighting Lani Daniels, who's a very good champion, but not a lot of people in the United States know who she is. So Clarissa is carrying the show herself. It's going to be a sold-out crowd.
It is.
It's going to be an incredible event. And I want to thank my man Papoose, who's a visionary and who's a great artist.
Yep.
And he has, I'm sorry to interrupt you, Rick Ross is going to be walking Clarissa Shields out. Tell us about that.
And as you know, throughout the generations, people try to bring boxing and hip-hop together, and it never worked, for whatever reason. And Papoose, when records with Clarissa came together and said, we're going to make it right. And for the last fight, he walked her out. This fight, he's going to be there. Rick Ross is walking out, and there's going to be other great surprises.
A lot of big people coming, like Boss Mandilo coming to the fight.
People talk about Muhammad Ali, that he was also a great fighter, but he was an innovator. Clarissa Shields is an innovator. She's a self-promoter. She does an incredible job. And with us, it's about the fighters. Clarissa is the center stage. It's her story. She's the boss. and she's gonna perform incredibly well and
And we're
defend.
not denying nobody getting in the building.
Boxing fans, let's give it up for
That's right.
Clarissa Shields, Salida, and Papoose. Appreciate your time.
All right.
Thank you so much.
No, okay.
Thank you, man. Appreciate you.